What's up, people? You have found the KO Report, and I'm Scott Killian. This week, we're going to take a look at changing out the hot rod on the Cuisinart Twin Oaks grill. Stick around. Welcome to another installment of the KO Report. I'm glad you're here. If you would, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I've got lots of product reviews for you to check out to let you know if it's a KO or just okay. Today, we're going to take a look at changing out the fire rod on the Cuisinart grill. Now, the fire rod is simply a heating element that goes into the pot where the pellets are distributed by the auger and heat up the pellets to make them burn. If you have not changed this yet on your grill, you will sooner or later. There's a couple of things that can cause these to malfunction. They are a fused item, so any surge in electricity or something can cause it to be an issue, or if you do like I did, leave the grill on or plugged up. This is the second time I've had to replace this. The first time I do feel was a bit of a mistake from the manufacturer, and I called them and told them about it. They sent me another one, no problems. It's very simple to change out. It's essentially plug and play. You have the fire rod, the wiring, and just one connector. Now, it does come with two fuses in case a fuse was part of your problem, as well as some zip ties. The only tools that you're going to need to change this out is a screwdriver or power driver if you want to go that route. Something to cut the zip ties with, which I've got just a multi pair of pliers here, and pair of needle nose. So one of the first steps that we need to do, I'm getting an echo here, is change out this area where the firing rod is. And it is in this black box here. And the best way to do that is to remove the box. Before we get started, we need to empty the pellets. Just simply pull here. Adjust your bucket. And you will have to go back into this area and feed them down. Once you have the hopper empty, you'll want to go down and disconnect any wiring for it, which should be here and here. Next, you'll want to access underneath the grill griddles here. This is a great opportunity to clean out the grill, as you can see. There were 5. You can see the 4 holes here and the 5th one here at the top. Once you have all of these removed, you can go back to your box here and slide it out. If you recall on your installation, it hangs by those 2 bolts, and that's all that's holding this piece in place. Once you have the box removed, you have 4 screws that you need to remove, those on the outside there. And I almost forgot, there's 2 screws at this end as well. With the screws removed, you can simply lift it out of place. And this is where the firing rod or hot rod goes in, and its wiring comes back and connects here. First, take either a pair of pliers or a screwdriver and loosen up the firing rod. I'll disconnect first because it will not back out all the way. And it has got a purple dot with it. Simple plug and play. Here, go ahead and feed the line through. Okay, we can see that the fan was creating a little bit of a mess. So I pulled, or a little bit of a obstruction. So I pulled these 4 bolts out, lift the fan up, fire rod backs out nicely. So I'm going to set the fan here to the side, and you can tell this this tip it got hot and it corroded. It just melted itself, and it was melted back to where it was flush with where it sticks out. So leaving your grill plugged up is a big no-no. With the new one in place, I'm going to run the cord through here so I have it set and ready. Slide the fire rod back into place. Put the fan back in place. Put the screws back in with it. There we go. Secure it back. Here's what I'm talking about. If it's all the way through, you have that much sticking out. Secure the fire rod back in place. What we want to do is have about, come back up, find our connector, which is purple. That much. Purple dot. They said it shouldn't be wire between a quarter and a half inch. Shaped to go in one way. Make sure when you're putting this back, you don't have too much of it sticking out. Bend the wires around. Come in with a zip tie. Cinch them back in place. Cut off the excess. Be sure everything's tucked in. Being sure not to damage any of the wires going into the circuit board. Go back with the top. 4 screws at the top, 2 screws at the back. Then just mount it back into the system the same way.